Okay, we're going to start.
Okay.
Welcome to the lighter side of the dark side. It's your weekly freak show here on Renegade Radio. This is the Dark Mark Show. I am Dark Mark, the goth comedian. If you're listening to us on Renegade Radio or Stitcher, Spotify, Apple, Deezer, TuneIn, Radio Public, Castbox, whatever, thanks for tuning in. Once again, it's Mark, the goth comedian. I'm a little out of sorts because my co-host Hannah Bach is not here tonight. Everybody's favorite vegan heavy metal DJ is not feeling well. We hope she feels better, and she's missing a good show with all of her friends. I booked it specifically for her, with all of her friends, and she didn't. But I hope she's feeling better because I didn't. I thought you guys had never met, but here I've known you for years. This is Liz Lorton, aka Liz Lightspeed. You do so much. What do you guys hear about? She's not only a model, a dancer. You've been talking, filmmaker, actress, wrestler, ass kicker, vegan. Yes, vegan. Oh my goodness! That's your phone. I was like, wait a second. I bought her like a really high fiber drink. I didn't know what was going on there, but it had a lot of beets and roughage, and I didn't know it's. And she's wearing all sorts of leather too. So I thought, okay. So that's your phone.
It's off.
Good.
It's off. You
said vegan and all the vegan booty call. I don't know what's going on there. Yes, Liz is here. Liz Lorton, aka Liz Lightspeed. What else do you do? You do you're all martial artists.
I'm singing a pole dance, but mostly I do my wrestling. That's what I do for money.
Yes, yes. I've seen a little bit of that. That's interesting. We're going to talk about that. People, I saw something where you kept shoving your feet in the guy's face, and we're going to talk about that. We're not just going to talk about you guys, but here also Rockstar's here. That's Kami from the band Dante Hh.
How are you?
I'm doing good. I've been meaning to have you on for a long time. I actually wanted to have you and your girlfriend on because she's fascinating, and I met her first. But here you are, and
she should be here eventually.
Well, we will interview her because I went to a Dante Hh show probably last year thereabouts. They opened for you remember, Liz, the metal band the Bullet Boys.
Oh yeah.
They opened for the Bullet Boys at this bar up by my where I used to live in Tarzana, and then this beautiful girl stops me. She's like, "I know you." I'm like, "Oh, really?" She's like, "My boyfriend's in the band, and I'm a friend of Hannah's." So I'm like, "Okay." Well, this is Kami Rayne from Dante Hh, and you brought your guitar player. I don't know your full name.
It's Alex.
Alex, I've seen you jam. I've seen you shred.
Oh, thank you.
Yes,
thank you.
Alex, and we're gonna get to know all about you.
Thanks.
Wearing a nice satanic shirt for the occasion. I appreciate that. We wouldn't, You're wearing a satanic shirt. He's wearing like a sriracha shirt. I don't know what's going on.
Hattori Hanzo shirt.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, there you go. That goes with the
swords and sushi.
Yeah, there you go. That goes with the whole martial arts thing. Abercrombie and Fitch.
No, I think I bought it somewhere in the internet in the deep web.
Okay. They used to have shirts like that at Abercrombie and Fitch.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then
they ruined the surprise.
Yeah,
but maybe
but it was even worse. It was
not fashionable anymore, so that makes me, I guess, some kind of weird hipster now.
We're all kind of weird hipsters, but anyway, before we get started, speaking of weird hipsters, now I got to talk about our sponsors really quick. Am I entirely in frame? I think so. Check that out. Just drinking beers. Anyway, Audible. You guys are on the road. All three of you are on the road. Man, they can't stop calling Liz. Everybody's on the road. I do comedy. You do music. You're traveling. Wrestling guys kicking their ass. You gotta have something to listen to in the car. Listen to Audible. I've got a great deal for you. Go to audibletrial.com/DMS. Once again, that's audibletrial.com/DMS. And you get a free book and 2 free Audible originals. You can get any book you want. You get books on fitness. You get books on veganism. They got vegan cookbooks. You can get books on metal, rock. They got Nikki Sixx's autobiography. They've got just about anything. Corey Taylor from Slipknot. They got all sorts of stuff. Dante Hh. I'm sure they have Dante's Inferno. They got everything there. But not only that, not only do you get a book and a 30-day free trial, you get 2 Audible originals. You can get there's a play with Kate McKinnon where she plays a Wicked Witch from Saturday Night Live. That's one you could get. Alien 3, horrible movie. William Gibson wrote a screenplay that was supposed to be great. So what did Audible do? They did a whole audio play of people reading the script, including Michael Biehn, Lance Hendrickson, and people that were in Alien. So you can see what Alien 3 could have been. You can get that free.
Wow. Cool. No, yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Just go to audibletrial.com/DMS. Get that. Another Audible original. They've got science fiction books read by John Waters, Zachary Quinto. They got everything. And any book you want. And then you cancel the next day if you want. They don't charge you. But if you keep the membership, you get deep discounts on books.
Wow. Sounds good.
So, the Alien 3 thing, that's the Audible original for the month. That's definitely... I'm going to San Diego this week. I'm going to check that out.
Yeah.
And also, speaking of veganism, Doomy's Home Cooking. Now, Liz, you've been to Doomy's, right?
Doomy's?
Or is that too much junk food for you?
What is that?
Oh, let me tell you. Doomy's is the best vegan restaurant you'll ever go to.
Oh, my gosh. I got to go.
Do you know Phil Doomey? I mean, you guys must have crossed paths at some point.
Maybe.
He used to, and I know you've been to Das Bunker and the other clubs. He used to, he used to cook tacos and stuff there.
Oh.
He's got a whole vegan empire now.
Oh, that's awesome.
1253 Vine Street. Doomy's Home Cooking and Doomy's Next Mex.
I got to go.
You better make it a cheat day because they've got vegan food you wouldn't believe. You guys should go too. I don't care if you eat meat or not. I eat meat. I love it. They have pulled pork sandwiches, Big Macs, Philly cheesesteaks. They have shrimp po' boys. They've got a Mexican restaurant. It's got flautas, biggest flautas I ever had.
They're all vegan?
All vegan. Everything is vegan. My friend, the carrot cake.
I gotta check it out.
They had their chef, their dessert chef is called Das Baker.
Oh.
And he makes chocolate cake, carrot cake. He makes all sorts of stuff. And you've never had food like this. It would fool anybody. If you put this down from a meteor, they would have no idea.
Okay, I'm gonna write that down.
Well, Doomy's Home Cooking, 12 Doomy's Doomies,
okay.
right on the corner of Fountain and Vine, 1253 Vine Street. They also have 2 restaurants in Culver City. They also have a restaurant in Toronto, Canada. I don't know how he does it, but he does it. This stuff tastes delicious.
Awesome.
Chili cheese fries, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Amazing. Delicious. Delicious. Anyway, so I got the camera on, Liz, so I'll start with you.
Okay.
yeah, it's okay. I'm very stealth like that. Yeah. So, Liz, I've known you for years, but we never really talked. I'm so glad you're finally on the show.
Oh.
I tried to get you on years ago, and you would always, and I always would match you up with a wrestler or some
Yeah.
And you just at the last minute, you're I can't go. I can't.
Stop it.
But now you're here.
Yes, I am.
It's 2019. It's a whole new Liz.
I felt bad about that, so I'm doing it.
Yeah, all 3 times?
Yes.
Okay. But I haven't seen you since I've been back in town.
I know. I've been out for 2 months.
You didn't even know I left town and came back.
Oh, you did too? Oh, okay.
I left town. Yeah, I left town in 2015 and came back in late 2017.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So I haven't seen you since I've been down. Because I would see you at the fetish clubs all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Scantily clad. Mm-hmm. Dancing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So.
Do it.
Yeah. So where are you from?
I was born in Missouri.
Yeah, I thought I saw that.
I've been there. That's why it's kind of ripped off. I was just there for 2 months.
The Missouri, yeah, but St. Louis or Kansas City?
Well, I lived in St. Louis for a little bit, but I grew up in Springfield, Missouri.
Oh, okay. Oh, the big town.
Springfield is 100,000.
Yeah. That's all right. So, and when did you hit LA?
1990.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I spent some time in New York too, 4 years in New York in between, but came back because LA is so nice and warm.
Right. So, but have you always? Because you're always the golden girl. I can't even imagine you in Missouri, amongst the cornfields. And, yeah. Well, I guess there's kind of a farmer's daughter sort of thing going on.
A little bit there.
But have you always been into fitness? And
oh yeah.
Yeah.
I did sprinting and gymnastics and triathlons and.
Triathlon? What was your first triathlon?
Let's see. I was 19 and I won my age group. And I won a lot in my age group for 3 years because nobody that young was doing it.
Well, that's great.
But I always walked away with a medal just because I had no competition. But
yeah.
I still did it pretty good.
Yeah. So the year that you stopped doing it, I could have slipped in there and I said, nobody would have known. I just would have it would have taken me 3 days, but I would have been able to do it.
Oh yeah, cycling was good. I liked it. I was good at that.
Yeah.
Not so good at distance running, but I managed.
Yeah. And so when you got to LA, was it to pursue acting, to pursue?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I always sing and dance in my living room growing up and write songs and
Okay.
sing and dance. And...
See, I didn't know you did music.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been in a couple bands, wrote 2 full albums. I'm working on stuff now. I'm in a band right now called Bandanos doing backup.
Bandanos.
Yeah.
Wow. No, you said you did that albums. What albums were those, and what time frame we're talking about?
Well, I just started doing that.
No, but I mean, you said you were in some other bands that
Oh
had
yeah,
albums?
that was in New York,
Yeah.
and one when I came here. But it's just wrestling's been keeping me real busy, so you know.
Oh yeah.
Kicking butt.
You kicking that because that's what I know, Liz. Liz Lightspeed. People know you as you wrestle women, but you also I think the main thing is you kick guys' asses, which I
I
find.
don't care what's going on. I was take them on.
Yeah, and they love it.
Yeah, it's fun.
So I watched this thing. You were shoving it was 34 minutes. I watched for research purposes. It was you. It was Liz shoves her feet in a guy's face, and it was
research.
It was a lot of research. I just stumbled on it last night. I couldn't sleep, and but I want to talk about it because Are you guys into feet? He is. I can see it right now. Are you? No. That was a long pause. It's okay if you are. Who cares? Whatever.
I didn't know what to say. Is it okay if I say yes or no? But no, not really.
He's into feet. What about you? Are you into? Because I like when women have feet. I'm not into the Captain Hook look, but you guys
with feet.
No, because so this guy. I don't know. I skimmed through it, but this guy comes over and you're like on a couch. And you start shoving your feet in his face, and then I don't know how you got on the mat, but you got on the mat, and
yes,
and you just
like
kept
a typical match.
Yeah, and you just kept like beating him up and putting him in weird positions and positions.
Him with my legs.
Yeah, and the positions always would end up with your feet
bars.
your feet in his face.
Yeah, foot. Let's see, what was it? Holes from Hell or something.
I don't know, but I just and he kept like pretending like he didn't like it, but I could tell he liked it. Right?
Yeah, it's fun for me too.
Are you on WikiFeed? I didn't even look.
Do I what about my feet?
Are you on WikiFeed? I'm sure you are.
Oh, I think so. Yeah.
You guys don't know about WikiFeed?
No.
No, yeah. I'll have to look. I see that. I was so engaged in that match. I didn't research that, but yeah, no. We've had a few guests that have gotten big stars on WikiFeed. What do you think it is? I always bring it up because it amuses me. I'm not into feet. Yeah, because you're such a beautiful woman. Everything about you.
You're really into feet.
No, I'm not. No. Listen, no. I just look at this woman. Look how beautiful she is. Look at that body. Look at that face. Look at everything. Like, feet is like the last thing on my mind.
I don't know. There's these guys, and it's a huge fetish. It's like one of the top fetishes.
It pays good.
I kind of have a foot fetish, so I understand.
Do really?
I like pretty feet or handsome feet or
yeah.
Feet. I don't want them on my face or to kiss them or anything, but I do like them. And I get excited when I see people's feet.
Really?
For the first time, I'm like, oh my god, how do the feet look? Ooh.
Really?
Yes.
and what constitutes a good foot as opposed to a bad foot?
I like long toes.
Okay.
You can see the bones here, and I like delicate, like these bones here.
Yeah. Yes.
Delicate feet.
Okay.
It's like a signature painting.
So it has to be long. Like if the second toe is bigger than the first toe.
That's cute.
You like that?
I do like
that. Okay, because I got that. But anyway, I just
you got that.
I got that. I'm just trying to think. So I'm just trying to. I mean, I could take off my shoes, but I don't want to get into it. But I'm trying to think my feet would pass muster. Anyway, I there's so much more about you, and we're gonna talk about the veganism. When did you become vegan?
It's been 5 years.
Okay, so you weren't always a vegan.
No. I mean, most people aren't always vegans. It's kind of a new.
Right.
I mean, we grew up with 4 food groups and all that mumbo jumbo, but
right.
We're frugivores. It's proven. Go to Liz LLA, my Instagram. I have tons of posts.
Right.
Is
that what is it? Liz L? I know it's Lizilla.
Well, I can't. I guess it's kind of like Liz LLA. There's 3 L's going on.
Okay. What was I looking at?
Lizilla.
I always thought it was Lizilla because you were like, you beat guys up and stuff.
Well, I can be Lizilla if you want me to.
Okay. Liz LLA, you have a lot of vegan stuff on there.
Yes, and it's the environmental, the health reasons and the ethical reasons. And Also, I can help people learn how, because you can't just go vegan overnight. It's not something, cause everybody's trying to do that, because everybody's like, oh, this vegan thing is cool.
Right.
Kindness, care about the environment.
Sure.
51% emissions compared to all the automobiles, only 13%.
Right.
The carbon emissions.
So do you have to gradually do it?
You have to just cut one thing out at a time and get completely used to not having that one thing.
And the cheese is the last give up.
Yes, but they make this new vegan cheese by Daya.
Yeah.
It's Daya or something like that.
No, I've had good vegan cheese. I'm just saying, every vegan I talk to is like, the meat wasn't bad, but the cheese.
Yeah. But it's the amount of water it uses. I mean, nobody wants to hurt an animal or see an animal get hurt. It's not in our nature.
Right.
It's not in anybody's nature that's cool,
Right.
And, with all these things in your favor, I mean, it's good for your health, good for the environment. It's ethical. It really is the only way, and it'll change the whole entire planet. And it's up to the individual. It's like, it's up to the consumer. Once everybody starts doing it, there'll be no need for more suffering. And
well, vegan food's come a long way too.
Yeah, there's a lot of meat substitutes. It tastes just like, and eventually you'll just start craving live fruits and vegetables and seeds and nuts. That's kind of where I'm at. I've just gotten to the point where I just really like the good stuff.
Yeah. Well, you always have. I mean, you've always been in great shape, and you've always had. Yeah, I mean, trust me. You go to these clubs, you see her, and the muscles and the whole thing. It is like, and there's always a lot of good-looking women wearing scantily clad, but not everybody in your kind of shape.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Glad you know.
I did notice. I also noticed these guys. This is kind of, now you're from Springfield, Missouri. This guy is from Bogota, Colombia.
Yeah.
Where they and this is not vegan, but hot chocolate and cheese. You're into that, right?
Yeah.
Yes, that's the thing.
We grow up with that, right?
That's a Colombia. You're from Colombia too? Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. And did you guys meet in Colombia? Did you guys meet in Colombia? You guys go to LA together?
Yeah, we've known each other since we were like
13 years old.
13 years old, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Since little kids.
Oh, okay.
It's sure like we started because we really loved just comic books and all that stuff and movies. And when you said about Alien, wow, that's pretty cool. audibletrial.com/DMS. So, but you guys were, I don't know, because you guys are big rock stars now, but sounds like comic books and sci-fi movies. Yeah. Sounds like you guys are kind of a couple nerds.
Yeah, basically.
And that's when nerds were like not cool. Now they're cool.
We're basically geeks, except when we have a bottle of Jack Daniels in our hands.
Oh, okay. That's
kind of like infernal, I guess.
So you got some Jack Daniels, but then again, all that stuff's cool now.
Yeah.
So all the stuff I people used to make fun of me for liking comic books and sci-fi stuff. I swear, when I was a kid, people forgive this, but people call me a fag because I like Doctor Who.
Oh no!
No, actually.
Now everybody loves Doctor Who.
Did you ever hear of that '90s band called the KLF?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Well, what time is left?
They did the Doctor Who song too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when it was not cool at all, like Doctor Who was going through a
crisis.
And they,
see, now I got all these KLF things going through my head.
Yeah, because they were like punk rockers, but punk rock was out of the picture. They disguised themselves as like not cool pop mainstream music, but then they were like subversive. So
I was going to ask you your influences. I didn't think the KLF was going to be one of them.
No, I guess
KLF. Remember that song?
Yeah.
KLF is KLF. In the video, this guy's got like a big cell phone. He's like,
subversive, like
KLF's gonna rock you.
Did you ever see what they did in the Brit Awards? With a machine gun.
Well, they had one album that was like a hit album, and then they quit.
Yeah, they burned everything.
They went on like a British award show, and they pretended like they had machine guns in their hands. They pretended to shoot the audience.
Oh my God.
They were like shutting down the music industry. So.
Right, and they actually they had like realistic gun sounds, like and like everybody freaked out.
Yeah, everybody was expecting them to play like their KLF. And then they brought like a trash metal band to play it.
Yeah.
It was like completely you couldn't like recognize it anymore.
Yeah.
And they came out and they started shooting all the posh like
Wow.
actresses